Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to the review of a vintage German fountain pen. I'm quite proud to have this in my collection. Today we are going to talk about this beautiful Matador Express 813F. And I bought this recently in the month of December 2024. I got it for a steal. I bought it from a Romanian site called OLX, and I paid for it, including the shipping cost, only 280 lays, the equivalent of 56.27 euros or 59.03 US dollars. And it is a beautiful, beautiful pen made in Germany in the 1940s. I fell in love with this celluloid pattern. I think it is incredible. It develops some lines of patina here, this yellow patina. It gives it a very distinctive look. As you can see, the clip is made out of steel. I'm not sure if it was gold plated, but if it was gold plated in time, it lost that plating. Here we have MATADOR and the head of a snake. Right over here, my friends, I hope you can see, we have engraved Matador Express on the cap. The ending is quite simple, and we have two rings. This time the gold plating is distinguishable here, and actually the name of the model, look, is engraved, thermically engraved here, 813 and F, probably the size of the nib. I already had another Matador Express in my collection, but you can see some differences between them. I believe that the red one is expensive, or it has different elements that tells us that it was originally a more expensive pen than the 830. On the other one, we can see that at the top and at the ending we have the same material, celluloid, not the case with the red one, and it has 3 rings here, and the center ring is amazing with that Greek motif. And also, although we have the same clip, this it has a better gold plating. This model has the same Matador Express thermically engraved here, and it has a line here. Probably it shows the user how to fill it up with ink. And let's see, the green one is slightly longer than the red one. Let me put the red one aside. You can watch his review right here at the top of the screen, and I also will leave it at the end of the video. And returning to our pen, the cap unscrews like this. We can see the difference in the color of the celluloid. This was protected in time by the lighting, and this has seen more light sun than this part. A beautiful concave grip section and a nice looking gold nib. On it engraved Matador M, thirst quality, 14 karat 585, a 14 karat nib, and probably there it is a 3, because I think we have a number 3 nib on this particular pen. At the back we have a simple ebonite feeder, And this pen has a blind cap here, and it is a piston filler. Probably on this particular one I will need to restore it, to restore the actual filling mechanism. I will do the writing sample dipping the pen in ink, and I have the perfect ink for this green celluloid. I bought it recently. This is a Kohinoor ink made in Czechia, in the Czech Republic. I will put it here, and before I will do the actual dipping and writing section, let me leave the dimensions of the MATADOR Express 813 on the screen. I will slightly change the angle of the camera. Like this, my friends. Let me give it a little zoom. Okay. The actual cap, it posts like this, and I will use it posted. And now let me dip it generously in ink. I will remove the excess of the ink, and now I will write with this wonderful 14 karat nib. So what do we have here, my friends? We have a MATADOR Express 813 with an F nib. This particular pen was made in Germany in the 1940s. What did I pay for it? I paid only 280 lays, the equivalent of 56.27 euros, or 59.03 US dollars. It is an interesting nib, and I bet we have a flexible nib. Let me test it. You can see yes, we have a little flex to it, little flex. It seems to be a juicy nib. Let me see. Yes, you can see, very juicy nib. And now let me test the line variance, not applying pressure, starting to apply pressure, and you can see no visible line variance. Okay, now I'm curious to see how it does the signatures, and you can see it does quite well. And let's see how we can write with it in reverse writing. I'm very pleased. It does not scratch. It's like an extra fine one. In normal it writes like a F, like a fine one. So definitely it can reverse write. And now, my dear friends, let me tell you about the Fox. So the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. What can I tell you, my friends? I simply love this nib. It has its own character, but in time you will get used to it. Of course, being Germany from the 1940s, it has that little flexible characteristic to it. So it's a very, very interesting and beautiful nib. It rides like a dream, but also it looks amazing in this green celluloid. This was its review, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for your time. I want to wish you to have a wonderful day wherever you are, my friends. And God bless you all. Bye bye.